So I don't really feel any different than I did yesterday than today. I mean, we all sort of knew this was going to happen today. We all sort of knew it was going to get voted through. But, what are your initial reactions just now that it is sort of like official?
It's disappointing. The outcome of the vote is extremely disappointing, not only as the leader of the city of Oakland, but I know that it's going to be hard for the fans as well too. But we all know that there is a long way before shovels are in the ground and that there are a number of unresolved issues surrounding this move. We're going to continue to make sure that Oakland, has the Oakland A's, a baseball team. We're going to continue to fight.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting that the commissioner sort of left the door open for expansion. He left the door open saying he's going to leave the Oakland territory. And you've been very clear that you're leaving the door open for John Fisher to come back to the table or for Major League Baseball to come back to the table. So, I mean, what are your sentiments in that regard, having heard everything that has come out today so far? Are you encouraged at all that they will come back to you, at least even to talk lease extension? I mean, where do you go from here?
And I've always been very clear that my door is wide open. And so I'm hopeful that they will come back and have a discussion with us here in the city of Oakland in regards to multiple different things, right? Ending up with the A's playing here in the city of Oakland until 2024. What would that look like, right? What would it look like in regards to the A's branding, staying here in the city of Oakland, and the possibility of pursuing an expansion opportunity in the future as well. And so those are the next steps in regards to discussions. And I would hope that the commissioner will be willing to have those discussions with the city of Oakland.
Yeah, something I keep hearing is that MLB could have never worked in Oakland with a new ballpark until 2031. And I don't see how they could possibly say that because it's 2023 and you're basically 90% of the way done with the deal for Howard Terminal. So where is this 2031 number coming from? Is it made up?
I have no clue where this 2031, I don't know why it wasn't 2030 or any other number, but I can tell you, and I think that our work proves exactly what I'm stating is that we were very close and we could have actually moved forward with shovels in the ground, within a year and a half. And so, again, this is very disappointing, but there's still a ways away from shovels in the ground in Las Vegas. And so we're going to continue to have those conversations so long as MLB is willing to have those conversations.
And MLB still has not approached you about extending this Coliseum lease. And do you have, any feeling that you really could leverage that last bit to keep the name or possibly convince them of expansion? Has any communication happened on that front?
So there hasn't been any communications as of yet. I know that the vote was priority for MLB and for the A's ownership. However, with the vote taken place, I look forward to being hopeful that the MLB will come back to the table to have that conversation and really having a serious conversation about the A's branding and the possibilities of an expansion team here in the city of Oakland. I think that I've been very clear about my stance around those various items, but would love to have a conversation with MLB.
All right. Well, I know we're both going to have crazy days today, so I'll keep this short. Thank you so much for joining me really quick after we listened to Rob Manfred and even A's owner John Fisher speak. So hopefully we'll hear some more about renderings, some actual information about Vegas. But like you pointed out, still many steps ahead before this thing is final, and the fight continues for now.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for covering this, Casey.